We're going to start in 5 minutes, it looks like. I'm going to get copyrighted with the music behind me, so I'm probably going to go on mute right now. Hey folks, I'm trying to go on mute right now. They're playing some music. I don't want to get copyrighted. The game's going to start in about 4 minutes. Playing Los Altos here at Los Altos High School at the John Felix Pool. We are doing a little tone-up game, both of our teams here. A little out-of-county, non-league game against Los Altos. Should be a pretty even match. I've looked. We've beat teams that they've beaten, so it's not quite clear where we're going to end up. I know they have a Division I LMU commit on their team. I think I just saw her shoot, judging by the velocity and strength of her shot. A lot of our girls are hungover, not in like having had alcohol, but hungover in the sense that they were all out late. Very big week, homecoming week. They had the homecoming rally yesterday. 3 people won it. It was a 3-way tie, 2 girls and a boy. They danced at the homecoming rally. Then they went to the homecoming dance, and then they went to a party afterwards, a lot of them. And I'm hoping they got a good night's sleep. It's good that this wasn't a really early morning game. The coach for Los Altos is wondering why can't we start the game on time?
15 minutes early?
Yeah, she's asking why are we starting the game 15 minutes early? I kind of agree with her. Hold on, I'm going to get a ball. Hi, Ref. Thank you for working today.
You're welcome.
Anyway, so we all know what this is all about. I mean, the big game is on Monday against TAM. TAM's ready for us. We're ready for TAM. 5 o'clock, Archie Williams. I have my new Wi-Fi password, so cross your fingers that it's going to work. I called the district. They got me special dispensation for a Wi-Fi password, which I intend to use to live stream on Monday. And then I'll also live stream the Marin Academy game when we're playing them at home, Thursdays at Redwood. Wi-Fi password works for Redwood's Wi-Fi too, so we're looking good. Hold on, the ball's being thrown here. Passing the balls to the girls. Okay, the ref is saying, let's go. I'm going to get set up now. Awesome location, awesome pool, beautiful school, beautiful area of California, Los Altos, and it's an awesome drive down. on 280. Nice and mellow. Once you get out of 19th Avenue, it's nice to blast down on 280, wide open, no traffic. Let's go. Our girls, here, I'll put this on here. Let me get everything set up. Give me a second. I know it's not the best angle. I'm going to try to fix it during the quarter. The problem is I don't want to, the shade is, here I'll show you. See the shade right there? That's where I'll go. But I don't want to be live streaming by their team. That's super rude if I'm like cheering and stuff. So I'm going to probably go there and switch during the half. So right now, this is our view, such as it is. It's okay, right? We'll be shooting right here, so you'll see all of our girls on offense right here, and then Lulu will be down there on defense. Lulu this morning had half a bagel and an applesauce squirt and had a sleepover and said she got to bed really late. So look for Lulu to be a little rusty today. It's okay, it's a non-league game. It's fine. We are getting ready. The sprint's gonna be right over here. Hello everyone. Go ahead and give me a thumbs up if you're ready for this. Fall water polo, Los Altos High School, beginning of the first period. Here we go. Elsa, winged by Holly for the sprint. Elsa wins, Holly gets it. Holly turns around, draws the ordinary foul. She passes it over to Sylvie. Sylvie does a no-look pass over to Elsa. Elsa passes it up to Sylvie, who has a sun in her eyes. Sylvie looks over, passes it to Josephine. Hadley's in. Hadley's looking. Hadley shoots, and it goes in. Hadley Johnson opens up the quarter and the first play in the game for a beautiful shot on the near post that skips in. It is 1-0, folks. We're on defense now. Josephine's pressing. They pass it over. Looks like we're going to double team. Remember, there's a commit from LMU on this Division I, so we're probably going to have to be double teaming someone. They pass it over. Whoa, sorry about that. And there's a goal. So we are, sorry folks, my camera just is. Don't worry, I'll get it locked in here. Holly looks over, gives it to Hadley. Hadley passes it way over to Elsa. Elsa's looking for someone to pass to. She clears it in this Taylor, and Taylor gets a nice shot from set, but it's blocked by their goalie. Taylor was getting, well, Taylor and Sylvie were doing a double post set right there. All right, it's 1-1, 5:42 in the first quarter. They pass it into their set. The set does a beautiful, but absolutely gorgeous move where she goes backwards and pops it in. So we are down 1-2 in the first period. Here's Holly, passes it to Sylvie. Sylvie over to Elsa. Elsa's looking, she's in position 6. She passes it back to Sylvie. Taylor said she did not want it. Now Taylor wants it. Taylor's got it. And she pops it back out to Elsa, who now is one-on-one. Oh, and it gets, we're gonna get a fresh shot clock. Fresh 30 shot clock. They reset the shot clock again, so we have plenty of time. Sylvie's on top, looking for Holly. Sylvie shoots it far. And it hits the top of the post and goes in, and now this other team's on counter, and we're trying to cover them. Let's see if they have anyone that can break that. Great defense on Los Altos right there. Reminder, all our girls had homecoming dances in a party last night, so all of them are a little slow at the beginning. This doesn't surprise me. It says the score on the scoreboard is 1-, there's a shot way over. Okay, the score is 1-2. We're back on counter. Is anyone going? Josephine's out here to our right. They're giving Josephine plenty of room. Holly's attacking. Holly's attacking right here in the middle. Elsa has it on top. She passes it over to Sylvie. We have double post set. Holly and Tater Tot are in the middle. Holly clears out. Hadley shoots. Hadley passes it. And we get the ball back. Holly gets the ball back. She's going to try. She gets a shot. She can shoot from here. She can shoot from here. And she does a beautiful shot there. And I got to say, the Los Altos boys team were admiring that goal by Holly. She got fouled and shot it. The Los Altos coach is complimenting Holly for that. I was talking to him earlier. We were talking about the quarterback controversy for the Niners. He's a nice guy. It is 2-2. Holly gets the equalizer. I see there's a little more energy on the Falcons right now. Taylor's got, and we steal the ball. Nadia steals the ball with her long, graceful swim stroke, and now we're driving. We see she had Holly, but she didn't want to pass it to her. Taylor's in it. Holly's getting double teamed, which is leaving Taylor open, which Taylor passes it all the way over to Josephine, back to Nadia, back to Tater Tot at the top, and we get an offensive foul. Holly got caught up offsides, so now they're passing it back to the goalie. Reminder, it's 2-2 with 3:22 left. Los Altos High School brings it down here at the John Felix Pool. Holly's going after. Oh, what a shot. That was a beautiful shot right on the top right of the net. And they take the lead again. It's 2-3 in the first quarter, 3 minutes left. We're bringing it back up here. She passes it back to Holly. Taylor's driving in set. Elsa's looking. Sylvie and Taylor in set. She passes it to Sylvie. That girl goes over her back. It's an ordinary foul. She can't shoot. She's going to pop it back. She passes it to Holly on top, who feeds it into Taylor, how is she not getting a kick out? She got a kick out on their number 4. It's our first 6-on-5. So Tater Tot draws a kick out. Holly's on top. Let's see what we want to do here. She clears it back to Josephine again. Ooh, hard pass to Taylor. All the way over to Nadia. Nadia is looking, and here's Elsa. Here's Elsa. Oh, it's a nice block. Taylor's going to get it. Taylor gets it and puts it in beautifully. Oh my God, I got to quiet down a little bit. There's Taylor's mom over there. That was... Taylor did not give up, kept going, gets the equalizer, 3-2, with a textbook patented Tater Tot move where she steals the ball from the goalie and spins around and puts it in the net, knowing perfect situational awareness. Holly's getting in a fight right now, the girl in set. Holly leaves her to Taylor and goes back and picks up the girl on the top. Holly's on her, almost blocks it. She gets an errant pass. 7 seconds. She's going to have to shoot. Let's see what Lulu wants to do. And she did not touch it. She let it go. Nice job on Lulu's part to know it was going to hit the top and to let it go. Because as we all know, if it's tipped and goes out of bounds, it's a fresh 30. Here's Taylor. Passes it over to Josephine. Back to Taylor on top. Taylor does a beautiful shot, and Holly gets it. That's a steal. We are stealing the ball left and right. The action after the shot is great. New clock. Josephine's on top. Sylvie's with her on the side. You can't see her, and I know I'm going to switch at halftime. Don't worry. Elsa's way out. She's looking for an ordinary foul. She has it. 15 seconds left. Nadia gives it to Josephine, gives it to Holly. Holly, oh wow. And we get the rebound, but we went over our back and they rewarded possession, awarded possession to Los Altos. It's 3-3. Intense game, folks. 1 minute and 12 seconds left in the first period, tied 3-3. We are making that post do its work. It's taking a lot of damage from the shots that Taylor and Holly are taking, the goalie's best friend. She's not a shooter, probably. This girl is a shooter, and we get a ball under. Good job. Remember, if you put the ball under when it's in the offense's hands, it's a turnover. Holly's looking for someone to pass to, doesn't really know what to do. Elsa's driving on the left. Elsa's going to fan out. Taylor's in the middle. She clears it to Nadia. Nadia gives it all the way to Josephine. Back to right in the middle. That was asking a lot. There was 4 girls on Taylor. I'm not sure if that was the best place to pass it at that moment. 20 seconds left. We're going 7-on-6. They're bringing down the goalie. 14 seconds left. They're doing 7-on-6. Let's see what they want to do. They left the girl open in the middle. They had a chance. I'll let it play out. Holly tips the ball and causes the loss. That was a great job by Holly to stop that 7-on-6. Okay, I'm playing catch up here. I myself was having a mellow morning. We went to Zellerbach Hall last night to watch something called the Paris Ballet Opera. I'm not sure what it was. Called a combination of jazzercise, French cabaret, ballet. Parking was a nightmare. There was like a soccer game, so we had to park way far away on Dwight and Telegraph. Good job, ref. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And then we had to walk on Telegraph Avenue, and that is a lot for your senses to take in on a Friday night. It was intense. Just a combination of college students, street performers, dogs that I think probably should have different owners, I'm just saying. And then you get to Zellerbach. I got an overpriced salad. I mean, a really overpriced salad for what it was. I mean, like, the margin on it was probably like $27, let's just say, and I think I paid $28. And then we watched the performance, and the dancers were very talented. They're the Paris Ballet. I guess the way I would describe the vibe was, if you were at Burning Man at 3 a.m. under a tent, this is the kind of performance that you would expect to see. It had that kind of vibe. Anyway, we got home, picked up Holly from a party. A bunch of kids were partying after the homecoming dance. I know Lulu had a sleepover, so she got home late last night. So, you know, this is just what you would expect from high school kids on a Saturday after homecoming. And I know that Los Altos has their homecoming dance tonight, so they're going to be a little more rested. We all know the big game is on Monday, 5 o'clock at Archie Williams. Newsflash, the TAM district has granted me a Wi-Fi password and login. So right now, it looks like I'll have good Wi-Fi access at Archie. We're playing TAM on Monday at Archie, 2 undefeated teams, do the battle for first place, and then we're playing Redwood at Redwood on Thursday. We played Redwood, but that was on a Saturday. It's nothing like a league game. Once again, so Lulu's eyes are in the sun too, by the way, so we'll have the advantage in the second half. Here's the race. Elsa trailed by Holly. Oh, thank you, Tina. Tina is Tater Tots. Oh, we lose that sprint. Tina was with me when I first requested from Jake, the principal, that password, and she did a great job echoing the need for it. So I'll give Tina the insist on that login credential. Taylor's guarding her on top. They have a driver that Elsa's on. Elsa's on her, and she passes, and we benefit from the far post. It bounces down, kind of bar down, but mostly off the post. And we get a kick out. Oh, nope, sorry, we get an offensive foul. This is not a tournament, if someone's asking me. This is just a one-off game against Los Altos today. It's just a tune-up game mid-season to mix it up, let our girls run some plays, figure out some offenses. This girl is good. She pops it back out to Tater Tot, though. And Tater Tot loses it. You know what? Tater Tot should have passed the ball on. It was a minor mistake. That's fine. It's expected. She passes it in. Nadia's on her. She turns Nadia. She turns her. She's going to get kicked out. Oh, no. That was a call that went our way. It looks like she turned Nadia, but she was putting her arms around Nadia's waist and pushing her out of the way. Pass down to Tater Tot, almost stolen. Tater Tot's on top, looking for someone to pass to. She finds Josephine. Josephine's wanting to bring it in. She passes over to Holly on top, who gives it to Tater Tot, who should get a goal. And, oh, that was a great opportunity. It just went a little bit left. When Tater Tot gets the ball and starts doing fake shots, it is so mean. Oh, nice job. And we get offensive foul. We got lucky. They got lucky there because we had their double teamed. Josephine and Holly are double teaming this girl. 9 seconds left on the shot clock. She's going to shoot. She's going to shoot. And she does a skip shot on the right. Great patience, and that's what happens when you give this girl. I think she's gotten all of their goals. She's clearly a good shot from the outside, and that's what happens when you double team someone from inside and give someone a lot of room from the outside. You give her that long, there's only so much Lulu can do to stay up on her legs to prevent that, and she skip shots it and tucks it in the bottom right of the goal, and we are down 3-4 right now. Tater Tot has the ball, passes it all the way over to Elsa, and Elsa draws the kick out beautifully. This is our second 6-on-5, and we are calling a timeout. And we're calling a full timeout, folks. Todd wants to work a play right now. There's all our family members over there that have attended. Big showing for Archie Williams today, the parents. We travel well. There's a boys game after this, but I don't think the boys Archie Williams team is playing. I think they're playing at home today. So Todd is calling a long timeout. He's going to set up a play. I've been talking to Holly about the type of plays they're doing. They're mixing it up on the 6-on-5. I won't share what it is because if we have a mole on this video feed, I don't want them sharing with anyone. But let's just say they're mixing it up and they have some ideas, and let's see if they put it into play. I know they've been practicing a lot. And Taylor and Holly are tucking right now, coordinating amongst each other. I see Sylvie. So Holly's here on 1. Right here. And then we have Tater on the top with Elsa. Sylvie and Hazel are in double post. So we got a double post set. Josephine's on the left. Holly's on 1. Let's see what they do with this play. Josephine's asking for the call, and it goes beautifully. Their coach in Los Altos is not pleased with what they saw. They clearly chose the wrong people to guard, and we were just beautifully set up in a double post set. And Josephine passes it to Hazel, and it goes right in for the equalizer. 4-4. Hello, folks. Happy Saturday. Happy homecoming Saturday. And we get a kick out. It's our first kick out of the day. It is on Tater Tot. So Tater Tot gets her first penalty. And let's see what our defense is looking like for the 6-on-5. Los Altos is good from the outside, and that was just moving the ball around. They shot with 10 seconds left, and Nadia's coming in. And Loretta Hovey's watching from UC Santa Barbara. Hello, Loretta. Loretta is going to have her first preseason game October 18th. Loretta's UCSB schedule just came out, and she's going to be spring break in Hawaii, if you can imagine that. How fun is that? And there's going to be a game in February at UC Davis. So if you're local in Marin and want to go watch a fun college tournament, it'll be in Davis, close by. Sorry, back to the action. Here's Holly in set, and Holly just tries to squirt it in, but the goalie saw it coming and blocked it low beautifully. Holly was double teamed and tried to push it in. And Izzo's dad's on. All right, Alex is on. The classic Archie dad. Watching. Love to see it. the ball comes in the set, and they just push it out. We just had a lot of confusion there. Okay, pass it over to Sylvie. Pass it down to Josephine, over to Nadia. And Elsa's in set. Sylvie's drawing the set. She's getting double teamed. Leaving Josephine open. Nadia is looking around, back to Josephine. We have Holly driving. Holly's driving. Holly's driving. Holly is driving, but Hazel has the ball. We're going to have to shoot. 3 seconds left, and she shoots it. Now is a block by the goalie, and now we're on counter. It is 4-6. We are down by 2. Hazel's guarding her. This girl's gonna shoot from here. I mean, that's just a goal every day of the week. We are down 4-7. Okay, 4-7, 2:48 left in the second period. See what we can do here. We can't let this game get this far ahead of us. 3 goals is a big lead. Holly's looking for someone to pass to. She gives it to Sylvie. Sylvie's getting, literally 4 girls were on her. So that one was effective defense on Los Altos' part. So we're not able to get any lead back. We have them countering. They pass it into their number 12, who clears it way over to the 1 position. She passes it all the way back. 4 seconds left. She gets turned. Holly gets kicked out. She gets turned at the last second. Great offensive play on Los Altos. With 2 seconds left, draw a kick out, a fresh 30 shot clock, and a 20-second advantage. This girl, oh, Lulu saw that coming. Lulu's looking for protection, and she gets it. Great job recovering on the ball, protecting it, turning around. And now we have Holly coming down. Let's see what Holly wants to do. They're letting her go. Let's see what she wants. Sylvie's in the middle. Holly's looking like she's gonna turn her. She draws the ordinary foul, so she can't shoot. Holly passes it over to Hazel. She passes it back to Holly. Holly cannot shoot from there, I don't think. I think she got fouled out, and she cannot shoot from there, as I said. She made it, you saw that, but she was within the 6 meter. I thought she got fouled outside of it, but brought it in, but the ref said she was not an eligible shooter from there. So nice shot, just doesn't count. Again, it's 4-7 with 1:18 left in the second quarter. Oh, nice steal. This is it, folks. Holly stole the ball, and she's driving. Let's see if she can get a goal or a 5 meter. This is going to be a good chance for her. And it's blocked. It's blocked. Holly is frustrated right there. Big block. Great job by their goalie. Great steal by Holly. Great effort. Frustrating stop. And I think I'm actually seeing Swanee. The boys are playing after this. The Archie boys will be playing, so it'll be fun to watch that. And there is a nice shot and a better block by Lulu. Beautiful goalie stop. 30 seconds left. Nadia's bringing it down. We have a driver. Holly's driving, and Holly went under her and drew a offensive foul. And now they're going 7-on-6 with 23 seconds left. This would be a bummer if we let them score here, because right now a 3-goal lead is manageable. 4 goals is a real hard one. And we get a kick out. 9 seconds left. That is Josephine. Let's see what they're going to do. They have 7-on-5 right now rather than 7-on-5, and they just whiffed that. They kind of whiffed that. Now here's the thing, folks. They should have shot it, but here's the fun fact. There's going to be another 11 seconds left on that kick out. There's another 11 seconds left on that kick out, because remember, Josephine got kicked out with 9 seconds left. It's a 20-second kick out. Here's what I believe will happen. We'll have to stay out, and we won't be able to, the person serving that penalty will have to stay out. If we lose the sprint, Los Altos will have an 11-second advantage, and what you often will do if you win the sprint is you call a timeout and get set up, and that's where you take advantage of having that extra 11 seconds. If we win the sprint, that nullifies the penalty. Okay. I don't want to be critical, but our girls look, you know, a little slow and frustrated. I'm just going to give them a little bit of slack. It's Saturday after homecoming dance, non-league game. I'm not surprised. But we are better than this, absolutely. So I think we just need to see what Todd, what he wants to do in the second half. I haven't done any research on the Los Altos boys. I'm assuming they're good, so the boys game should be fun to watch afterwards. And then it's just a matter of what you eat after. Probably Whole Foods. I mean, it's just what happens every time. I know that yesterday was an alumni Archie Williams Girls Water Polo 2023. They all met in Santa Barbara, and there was a wedding down there for someone's cousin. So a lot of the girls got together. Molly, Loretta, Izzo, Avery, Ingrid, and yeah, I think it was that 5. They all went and had lunch and then went out to a wedding. So it's really fun that they all get together. That's what's magical about being on these teams. Here's Todd. So he's just talking to the girls. They're all kind of quiet. Anyway, to remind everyone, there's a game on Monday against Redwood. We're both undefeated. I'm sorry, against Tam. We're both undefeated. And we'll see where it goes. It could go either way. I wouldn't be surprised. No matter what happens, I won't be surprised, let's just say. And then we play Redwood. Remember, we played Redwood at the Amanda Mack tournament, but, you know, that's a Saturday game. We had both just played games before, so it's a different energy to play a second game on a Saturday than it is to play the only game after a whole day of school. And one team will have full home field advantage too. It's just a different energy, different vibe. Okay, here's Elsa locking it in right here. You better lock in. So we're going to be switching sides. We won't have the sun in our eyes, so we will have that advantage. There's Tater Tot. There's Lulu. Lulu will be right here pretty soon. So I have Elsa is being trailed by Josephine, and Holly is drinking coconut water. So Holly's going to be taking a little break right now. Elsa's trailing Josephine. Elsa's really, nope, they win the sprint, and it's a timeout. So remember what I said, since they won the sprint, they have a timeout. I don't know why our girl they did not make them serve. Yeah, so Nadia was supposed to be in the box. Nadia, see, that's what's going on. Nadia, sorry, I'm gathering myself. They did not track that Nadia was supposed to be 9 seconds out. And so now they have an 11-second advantage on a 6-on-5. We're really lucky that they didn't catch that, because Nadia should have been out. That should have been a 5-meter. How is Nadia not in? I don't know why Nadia's not back in. Why isn't she in? Nice. Sorry, I was getting a little perturbed there because the clock, the game folks were not tracking Nadia's time. It was only 11 seconds. I think they thought it was 20 seconds. This is why it's really important, folks, to run the clock and the book clean. These things matter. And they gave the other team an extra set of seconds. And there's a beautiful play by Taylor, double teamed, asking for the ball, finds a left post and tucks it in. 5-7. I'll try to contain my frustration. I just, it's those little things matter when you're working the desk, and you shouldn't affect the game. You should call the game clean. It's 5-7, 6 minutes left in the second period. Los Altos bringing it down. Taylor and Elsa are guarding. Taylor's coming down and guarding the girl in set. It's one-on-one. They ask her to send it back up. We're guarding her on top. She wants to shoot. Oh, and a beautiful block. And it just nicks the out of bounds. Lulu gets a beautiful block, but it goes out of bounds. It touched the red rope, the red lane line in the bottom of your screen. So they get a fresh 30 shot clock. They pass it and Nadia steals it. Nadia steals it beautifully. She passes it back to Lulu. By the way, if you want to see a classic play, LMU versus UC Santa Barbara boys team, it's available on ESPNU. LMU was coming back and they got an own goal when they passed it back to the goalie after a steal. It was brutal. Here goes Elsa. Passing it back to Nadia. Passing it back to Sylvie. Taylor's in set. She gives it to Hadley. Hadley passes it down, tries to skip shot, but the goalie stops, is able to gather it up. 5-7. They're bringing it down. Josephine's guarding her. Nadia's in set, guarding their set. Elsa's now being brought back to double team. They don't feel like this girl now is a threat. Here is a steal again. Nadia is 2 for 2 in the last play, stealing it. She is a thief today. She passes it down to Taylor on the left-hand side. Taylor's looking. She shoots, and it's blocked. That's a tough angle to shoot from. Sylvie decides to go for it, but now she's going to have to come back on the counter. Doesn't look like they have anyone on counter. We have them covered. Hadley's going to have to come back to double team. We have a girl coming up on set. We have double post set, 2 girls in set. And that's a bar down. Lulu passes it to Nadia. Nadia's being told to attack. Nadia's looking for someone. Nadia's been given space right now. She passes it over to Hadley. She's asking someone to drive. She wants Nadia to drive. Nadia drives, and she gets an ordinary foul. Oh no! And it's a defense, a dump. Hadley almost held the ball just a click too long, but they let her pass it. So now we're on defense. Reminder: it's 5-7, 3:48 in the third period. Here at the John Felix Pool at Los Altos High School. We have 2 drivers, but Sylvie and Hadley are guarding her. Sylvie is getting tangled up, and Sylvie draws the offensive foul. I'm sorry, Hadley draws the offensive foul. The swimmer just went over her and dunked her on her back. Josephine's bringing it in. She doesn't pass it back to Lulu. And she gets an ordinary foul. She gives it to Sylvie. Sylvie manages to get it under control. She gets it over to Nadia, who gets it over to Sylvie. Beautifully pass to Nadia, to Taylor, who is being guarded one-on-one. Lock in the goal. Textbook, hashtag all day. If you're going to go one-on-one against Tater Tot in set, you better be like Doc Ock and have hand extensions because that's just going up high, and she finds the back of the net easily. 6-7. We have scored 2 goals and they have not scored. This girl's a scorer. This girl's a shooter. She's driving now. Taylor's on her. She clears out. She clears out. Nadia goes to her. Nadia's on her. She passes it in, and Taylor gets an ejection. That's her second. So Taylor has 2 kickouts. Taylor is in foul trouble. Not good. That girl is a good player and got in a kick out by Taylor. Holly is back in. We're having Holly stay back on the top shooter. We're double teaming her with Nadia in the set. Holly's going to, she's going to shoot. She's going to shoot. She's going to leave it to Lulu. Nope. And beautiful block by Lulu right there. Lulu has woken up. We had a cheer for Lulu, our goalie. Holy moly, that's our goalie. You heard it. Big block by Lulu. Those are the blocks that can really inspire. And if we get to score here, it could be an equalizer. She gives it to Josephine, who gives it to Holly on top. Holly's mad, and hits it on the right side. That was Holly's trying to tuck it in, and the bar blocked it. It was just a little bit to the right. Now we're on defense. That would have been fun to score there because it would have been a lot of momentum with that Lulu block and a score. But that's water polo. Get over it. Josephine's guarding her in the set. This girl can shoot. She's going to shoot. And we get a beautiful block. She does a skip shot. She wasn't looking. She was looking for a pass, and Lulu knew she was going to do a no look. Here's a pass out to Holly. Holly's going to drive. Holly's going. She sees Hazel. Hazel gets the ball. Hazel gets an ordinary foul. She can clear it out to Holly. To Sylvie. Sylvie passes it over to Josephine. Josephine has an ordinary foul. She gives it to Nadia, and that's going to be a dunk. And that's going to be a good defense. We were not able to get a shot off. Holly's going to come back and double team the set. This girl is looking like she's going to shoot. That's going to be high. Nope. Oh, that was a bar down, and it went in. Beautiful shot. It just hit the bar right there and went in. Okay, Todd's taking risk. He's playing with fire now. 1 minute left in the third period, and he's bringing in Taylor and bringing out Hazel, and Taylor, reminder, is in foul trouble. And this is what happens when you have foul trouble. You start playing tight on defense, and if you know that a set defender is in foul trouble, you put a lot more pressure on her, which is what I would do if I were the coach for the other team. So Taylor's in set. Elsa has the ball. Taylor's asking for the ball. Taylor wants it. She's getting a kick out. Taylor gets a kick out. She draws it. She clears it out to Holly. And Todd's calling a play right now. She passes it way over to Nadia, back to Josephine, back to Elsa, who finds it, and Taylor pushes it in. Taylor gets a patented garbage goal. It's 7-8, and now he takes Taylor out. Todd is being really smart right now. There's 25 seconds left. You know they're going to go a 7-on-6. This is a situation in which someone can get kicked out, and he doesn't want to have Taylor susceptible to a last-second, third period kick out, which would end her game today, would be her getting rolled. So he pulled out Taylor, and they're bringing all of them down. We're guarding everyone. Hazel's on her. Elsa's on her. She gets an ordinary foul. She can shoot from out there. She can shoot. She pops the ball in the play. Elsa goes to her. Elsa's on her. She's going. She's trying to get Elsa kicked out. She doesn't. She can shoot. And we block it beautifully. And folks, what a goal. That third period was Lulu. Lulu was the difference there. And I'm going to go ahead and say it. The sun wasn't in her eyes, too. Lulu was having the struggle from that. So no surprise that they score a lot less in the third period when now the sun's not on our eyes. It's a real disadvantage. All new game, 7-8. All new game. We were down Wait a minute. Have they scored? Yeah, they scored 1 in the third period. We were down 7-4, I think. Someone correct me. And we've now come back. And in the third period, they got 1 goal to our 3. So let's keep that ratio up. No, Sharon. Tater Tot has 2. Yeah. The reason I don't know if Sharon's, Sharon, Sharon was, he didn't want her to finish out the third period and get a stupid kick out with 20 seconds left. Tina, if you could text.
Ready?
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Down by 1.
Wait. Go, okay.
We got this. We're down by 1. We're going to get this.
Lock in.
Get that hype up. Yeah. We're going to have so much fun, and we're going to get some more goals.
And I love how you kicked off the game with the goal, sweetie. I loved it.
Thank you.
That's Hadley. Little in-game interview. She probably should not have been doing that. I don't want to upset Todd. Tina, if you could text Sharon and tell Sharon that Taylor has 2 kickouts, and Todd brought her in for the offensive play to score the goal, but then he pulled her out for the end defensive play because he didn't want her to get a last-second kick out. Anyway, here's Sylvie. Very serious faces on all of our girls. I just gave the message to Tina, and now I'm looking at Sharon. And let's see if Sharon... Hi, sweetie. Good job last period. There's Lulu. And there's Sharon. Let's see if Sharon... And we can actually track the communication from my live stream to Tina to Sharon on the phone. Looks like Sharon ignores Tina's texts. That's kind of awkward. I just opened up some family awkwardness there. There's Sharon in what color would you call that? Purple t-shirt. She's talking to Montine and Justin Fredrickson. Here's the sprint. We have Elsa and sprinting, and Elsa wins it. Elsa wins the first sprint of the day, and Holly gets it. Holly passes it all the way over to Nadia. Nadia brings it in. Reminder, it's 7-8. Hadley's on top. She passes it over to Elsa, back to Nadia. Nadia hasn't shot yet. That's a field tip. And she took a nice shot. It just was a little right, and it was field blocked. Now we're coming back on defense. Fourth period, 6:30 to go. We're down by 1. It's 7-8. Holly is on defense. Sylvie's on top, guarding the top. We're letting this girl have space. Nadia's going to go. And Nadia gets a beautiful block. And their girl gets... Nadia got the block. Lulu got it. It got just a little bit out in front of her. And their set offense was there to get the garbage goal. It is now 7-9. I see Hadley's coming out and Tater Tot's coming in. Tater passes to Nadia, who passes over to Hazel. No one's moving. Taylor's now driving. Elsa's driving. Nadia has it. Nadia gives it to Hazel. Hazel gives it all the way to Elsa. Elsa gives it in to Tater Tot. Tater shoots it, just goes a little high. Off to the right. Good opportunity, just it went a little bit too high. Lots of frustration on the offense, folks. Elsa's guarding their number 6 player in the position number 6, I mean. Sylvie's guarding her. Nadia steals the ball. Nadia steals the ball, but it's going to get stolen again. We better stop her. Oh, that ball goes out. Wow, lots of action. Nadia's stolen so many balls today. That is her superpower. Oh no, and the ball, and Holly, the ball just gets mishandled, and now we get an offensive foul. Lots of sloppiness, honestly. And now they're getting it to Holly. Wow, we got lucky on that one. Bobbled pass. She gives it up to Elsa. Elsa's gonna shoot in nicely. Bar off the right post and it bounces in. Folks, I just gotta say, Holly dropped the ball. It was stolen on counter. Their team got an offensive foul, and we were all the way over there. We go back really quickly to set up. Elsa is given space. She takes the shot. It goes off the left post and bounces in. It is now 8-9 in the fourth period, 4:45. They pass it in. They pass her way over. This girl's open now, and Lulu gets it. And now we have counter. Let's see who we have. She passes it over to Holly, who's on the right-hand side. Elsa's driving. They're not going to Holly, so she's going to look. Now they go to her. She spins, and Holly gets an ordinary foul. And she didn't pop the ball. Holly did not pop the ball, folks. This is just... I'll move past it. Sorry, a little frustration in my voice. Taylor's going over. This girl's a right-hander. It's a tough one to shoot from there. And we get a kick out on Holly. And a timeout. So we are up by 1, 4 minutes left. Holly gets kicked out. It's her first kick out. And they have another 7-on-6. The only advantage we have is the sun's not in our eyes right now. Holly's over here in the penalty box, taking a rest. I see the Archie boys are warming up over there. I see Nolan. Nolan, the UC San Diego Triton commit. I see Nate. Nate's a junior. I see Josh Dixon, their goalie, flicking the ball around, just getting warmed up before their game. 4 minutes left in the fourth period. Los Altos is hanging on by their fingertips to a 1-goal lead. All our girls are talking and consulting now. So, this is it. This is a huge play right here, because if we stop it and score, it's a tie. You're seeing the home field advantage of all the parents who are doing a team cheer, rooting on the Eagles. Well, we're the Falcons, so we're a related species. Birds versus birds here. Let's see what they want to do. They're going to shoot, and it gets blocked down by field block in. Taylor tries to block it. It goes in deflection. Powerful shot. 3:48 left. Holly's coming back in, having served time for her kick out. And Los Altos executes on their 6-on-5. They're telling Josephine to go to the goal. Elsa's in set, asking for the ball. She's going to pack it out to Sylvie. No one's in set. No, it looks like Elsa's in set. She passes it back out. Elsa's asking for it, and we get a push-off foul. I'm hoping we're getting a lot out of our system here. He's telling Taylor to split at the top. He's telling her to split at the top to cover so they can double team someone. Taylor's just going to do laps back and forth. Her big arms getting in the way, and that's too high. Did you see Taylor's arms come out and create a wall? It went over the girl's head. Her arms are so long. And that defense was the length of Taylor's arms, and we got a timeout by Todd. This is a big play, folks. 2:52 left in the fourth period. This is do or die time right now, really. They'll know what Todd's going to call here. Todd's calling up a play. All right, I'm seeing what he's calling. Looks like a split S. And he's asking Holly to get inverted. And then hopefully Taylor will be there. So I see Holly, Nadia, Elsa, Sylvie, Josephine, and Tater Tot. That's who's in right now. And that's who we need. Hey, what's up?
How are you?
Good. This is a do or die time right now.
Yeah, we're about
Wait, are you guys playing next? Or after next?
After next.
Oh, okay. Last game of the day?
Yep.
How was homecoming? Oh, wait, hold on. Let me call this. Lulu clears it off to Tater Tot. Tater Tot gets an ordinary foul. We're doing like a circle swim, it looks like. Holly's being double teamed. Elsa's being left alone. She passes it back over to Tater Tot, and that was, I don't know what that was. A deflected pass maybe into the middle. And so now if you are Los Altos, you're just going to want to run the clock down. The clock is on their side, 2:30 left, with a 2-goal advantage. She's having Taylor split. He's now wanting Holly to split. And they have an errant pass. And now we're up. So really weird mistakes going on offense on both sides of the ball right now. I call it the Saturday post-homecoming doldrums, honestly. Nadia has the ball. She gives it to Holly. Holly's looking for someone open. She decides to pass it back to top to Sylvie. Tater wants the ball. Tater wants the ball, and they get a ball under. So another turnover. So we've had 3 turnovers in a row. 2 by us, 1 by the Eagles. 1:48 left. It's pretty much, you got to do it now.
Split up top, Holly. Holly, split up top. Taylor, split up top.
So we're having the folks stay up top. I think what Todd is saying is if we block it, he's going to want an advantage to sprint back and have Taylor and Holly. So they're not shooting. They're not shooting. And there's a shot. And there's a big rebound.
Right side.
Gives it to Taylor, who's getting assaulted, and we have Josephine on weak, and we get a kick out. We are up. Let's see what we can do with this. We're going to go quick. If we go quick, because we only have a minute left, we need to move quickly. Here's Elsa. Tater Tot has it, and it's just field blocked. That was a low probability play, and at this point, if Los Altos plays this right, they should be able to play the clock. And they're now calling a timeout. Okay. Well, there wasn't as much urgency as I would have expected in that 6-on-5. Do you agree?
Yeah.
There needed to be a little more urgency, don't you think?
Yeah, and I also saw
Come on in here. Come on here. What were your thoughts about that?
I also saw Holly up top open.
Yeah.
Yeah, she should have got a quick goal right there.
You know, with 6-on-5, you either act quickly or you set up a play, right? It's hard to go into that medium timeline, isn't
Definitely,
it?
Yeah.
You got to go quick, or maybe on second 18 of the 20, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. How you guys feeling?
I'm talking to.
Hey.
I'm Clyde.
Hey, I'm Justin, Holly's dad. Yeah. You
Who's
guys,
that?
Holly Hovey.
Oh.
Yeah.
I know.
Do you know her?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. So, are you a freshman, sophomore, junior?
I'm a freshman.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, here it comes. This is not a 6-on-5. This is just a timeout. And my guess, if I'm the Los Altos coach, is I would just optimize for draining the clock, because really, if you pass it around And here's what I do. I'd pass it around and take a last second shot high that hopefully Lulu tips it and then they get a fresh 30. That would be my game call. Holly's gonna go to her. They leave her open, so they have an effective 6-on-5. And it's field blocked. It's our ball. We're open. We are open. We are open. We are open with Holly. We are open with Holly. Let's see if she can score. Holly gets a 5-meter. So Holly went all that way down, got a 5-meter. There's 31 seconds left though, folks. It's not over if Holly scores this. Let's see if Holly can put this one in. It would be nice for her to end the day at least with this goal. Holly gets it. It's 9-10. I don't know. I'd be a little nervous if I was Los Altos because we have, it's 30.06. They're going to try to drain the clock. You can really mess this up if you're Los Altos, is what I'm saying. You can really mess this up because you just go to the ball. If they have an errant pass, yeah, they're just going to drain it out. And then this girl's on. Yeah, so they're just playing keep away. This is hard. Four seconds left. And that's a wrap on that game. All right. Well, there you go, folks.
You can stand there, it's just gonna be loud.
All right, I'm going to move out of the way. They're about to turn on the music. All right, reminder, 5 o'clock Monday, games at Archie Williams against Tam. Live stream will start before that, and cross your fingers that my new Wi-Fi access works. All right, folks.